What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another free pick video. Today's free pick is going to be for Saturday, August 22nd. And before we dive into it, I just want to recap where we've been at in the VIP the last couple of days. So what you're looking at here is a screenshot from the website Action Network. And you can see here all of this green is indicating that yesterday we had a 3.6 unit day going 3-0. The last 7 days or week, we've had 9.28 units in profit at 20 and 13. And the last 30 days, we're up 32.43 units with a total record of 57 and 30. Today, we have a couple props currently underway here. I can't calculate where we're at for the day quite yet, but for yesterday, again, we went 3-0. So we're on a little bit of a streak here. And if you look at the data down here, it's going to indicate that we're currently on a 3-day streak with the best week, 7-day window being 22.4 units total profit. And with that being said, if anybody is still not on Kalshi as well, I do have a code here. Then I'll drop a link in the description if you want to sign up through that. But if you are a new user and you use code BEARD at sign up, you're actually eligible for $25 free once you deposit and trade your first 25. So if you want to use that to tail me on today's free pick, feel free to do so. And for today's free pick, I'm actually looking into the WNBA slate for this evening at 7 p.m. So I actually like this New York Liberty and Indiana Fever game for a couple of reasons. It looks a little bit close. The New York's only going to be favored by 2.5 points at home here. It looks like they do have a majority of the money early coming in on them. So I'm going to steer clear away from the side because I actually don't know which direction this game is going to go. But I did find an edge in the total here. So if we look at the total, it's currently set at 186.5, which seems a little bit high, and probably because it is. So we can look right here at the inside, and it'll tell us out of the gate. The under has hit in 19 of New York's last 26 games at home. Now, if we look at the total splits here for all games, in the last 5, Indiana's been 60% under on this 186.5, and New York has been under 80% of the last 5. Moving to the last 10, it's an even split for Indiana, but New York leans 70% on the under. The last 20, though, you can see Indiana's going in a different direction here at 55% over and only 45% under. But New York kind of leans the other way. So they're actually 65% under in the last 20. But if you look at head to head, it's still going to lean 57% under. As for 2026, it's still going to remain almost 50-50 for Indiana with a slight lean to the under at 54%. But a bigger lean to the under for the Liberty at 68%. But the reason I like this play so much is if we go back and we look at the home splits for the Liberty, let's look at the last 5 home, 80% under. The last 10 home, 90% under. The last 20, it gets even greater at 95% under. 2026, you're looking at 94% of the time it has hit under this high total of 186.5. When they play in New York, this is 100% under for the head-to-heads here. Now, if you look at the away splits for Indiana, we go back to the last 5. Away splits are going to be 60% under. Last 10, they're going to be split even at 50-50. The last 20, it's 65% under. Again, the head-to-head will indicate 100% under in their away games playing in New York. And for 2026, 67% under. So while I understand the Fever are on fire lately, and I understand they're putting up a ton of points, whether it's home or away, I don't see this game being one of those games. And you look at a number, I mean, as high as 186, I don't think they're going to be aggressively putting up enough numbers to cover this total here at 186 or at least go above it. It did open up at 188.5, and it has since came down to 186. If you have Bet Rivers available to you, it's still sitting at a positive number. But for the most part, it looks like the rest of the books have caught up, and it's sitting around just about minus 105. Bet Rivers is not currently available in my state, but if you do have access to it, now might be a good time to play that. If you do want to wait, I wouldn't be surprised to see this number go back up a little bit, possibly to 187.5. And the reason being is it's the only game on Saturday at 7 p.m. So it looks like and it's 2 big name teams. There's a lot of money going to be coming in on these plays. So if you do want to bet it on the under, maybe sit tight a little bit more and let the public bring that back up to a 187. But if you want to get the best number again, possibly at Bet Rivers, now might be a good time to jump on it. That's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and please give me a follow here if you enjoyed the content. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another free pick.